Hey, everybody. Today we're going to talk about the School of Rock and whatever happened to the hippies of the world. I mean, remember in the 1960s where we had these amazing rock and roll songs that were about sticking it to the man, where it was all about ending wars. And here we are today in these endless wars and these endless conflicts that really the United States kind of eggs on and pushes, and it's all because of the military-industrial complex. All you have to do is follow the money. But the other day, my writing partner and I were talking about this. He's a musician, and I'm like, what happened to all the hippies? You go back to what happened in the pandemic where even hippies were supposed to be all about free speech, and you have a classic hippie like Neil Young saying he's going to pull his music from Spotify if they don't cancel Joe Rogan. He wasn't even speaking out about, taking ivermectin. He just took it and then the media just bashed him for it. He wasn't promoting it. It just was exemplified like the hippies have now become the yuppies of yesterday. And it's strange because I'm from Generation X. And now that people are allowed to speak freely somewhat, to a point, you still have to watch what you say on certain platforms. But I've noticed, like, out of the woodwork, my particular class that graduated, they're all angry about all the same things that I am. And so it kind of makes me think, like, Generation X, yeah, maybe we're not hippies. We are yuppies, but maybe it's the yuppies' turn to fight back against the elite. Because, look, the middle class is getting destroyed more and more, which is why I went into learning about money. I thought, here I am as a manager of a major company at the time when I started learning about money, when this company I was with went bankrupt. And I'm like, and I'm barely getting by paycheck to paycheck. Something is missing here. What is going on? And that's why I learned about money. And the more about money that I learned, you just follow the money trail, and you follow it all the way to the top, ultimately with the big central banks, the bankers, and the WEF that runs the world. More and more, especially with this Epstein stuff that's coming out, it's insane. It's clearly whoever he was hired by, probably the World Economic Forum, was there just to tempt all of these big, powerful people to do these horrible things and get them on camera. And so he had all this blackmail and power over these powerful people to do what whoever he was hired by, again, I think it's probably the WEF, which is why we're seeing all of this ridiculous stuff come out from the world leaders. And so my point is, I really am missing what happened to people who were anti-war and anti the man. And we had these amazing songs, like I was talking to my partner, and he agreed with me, my writing partner. And my son just happened to be watching School of Rock the other day. And this scene, we're going to watch it real quick, but this scene just exemplified that.
Because in this life, you can't win. Yeah, you can try. But in the end, you're just going to lose big time because the world is run by the man.
Who?
The man. Oh, you don't know the man? Oh, well, he's everywhere. In the White House, down the hall, Miss Mullins, she's the man. And the man ruined the ozone,
media.
And he's burning down the Amazon, and he kidnapped Shamu and put her in a chlorine tank, okay? And there used to be a way to stick it to the man. It was called rock and roll.
That's right.
But guess what? Oh, no. The man ruined that, too, with a little thing called MTV. So don't waste your time trying to make anything cool or pure or awesome, because the man's just going to call you a fat, washed-up loser and crush your soul. So do yourselves a favor and just give up.
Well, I'm here today to tell you not to give up. And eventually in this movie, he starts creating rock and roll with these kids, so he doesn't give up. And I'm telling you not to give up here, because that's what Money Act is for, is to learn the elite system so that you can make it work for yourself. And the more of us that there are, the more of us that can fight back against the man. All right. Check out the websites I have below and see what Money Act's all about, because we need an army of money actors to basically protect ourselves first and then be powerful enough that we can fight back against these elite players that are looking to make us all poor. and basically control us all. All right. Take care. Have a good evening.